Welcome to Soul Essence by Elisa. May this story have something useful to teach you and inspire your path. In today's story, we'll talk about a woman called Ada, who now lives on a Mediterranean island, in a peaceful house by the sea. She's a freelance writer, financially free and happy, free to work from anywhere in the world. Each morning she wakes up early and meditates on the beach, listening to the waves. She writes. She travels. She lives her dream. But it wasn't always this way. A few years ago, Ada was an accountant. She had studied accounting because her father told her it was a safe career, a job that would always provide. And it did. She worked for an international company. She lived alone. She paid her rent and bought what she needed. On paper, everything was fine. But her heart felt empty. One afternoon, at a yoga class, she met a woman who talked about something Ada had never heard of before. The law of attraction. Curious, Ada began to explore. It sounded so simple. Almost magical. She felt hopeful, as if she had finally discovered the missing key to her happiness. She started to understand that we create our reality through our emotions and thoughts. And that if we focus on what we truly want, we can bring it into our lives. She read books. She watched videos. She meditated and filled journals with positive affirmations. She felt hopeful. She believed that change was coming. But days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. And her life didn't change. "I'm doing everything the books say," she told her friend. "I meditate. I write affirmations, but nothing happens. I haven't manifested the life I want, my dream lifestyle. I don't feel free. I don't feel abundant." Her friend gently replied, "Maybe it's not just about visualizing and doing affirmations. Maybe you need to do something you truly love for a living. Maybe it's time to leave that job." Ada didn't know what to say. She had been in that job for 5 years. She was a manager. Her boss could be difficult, but also generous. It wasn't easy to just leave. The following days at work, she couldn't concentrate. She made mistakes. While she was working, she was dreaming of herself being free on an island. Her colleagues noticed. Even her boss noticed. She asked her boss if she could take some vacation days, explaining that she wasn't feeling well and needed time to rest. Her boss agreed. She went on a solo retreat in the mountains. She meditated. She read The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. In the book, the protagonist works in a crystal shop to earn money for his dream, a job he didn't love, but one that helped him move forward. That part hit her deeply. And slowly, clarity returned. Ada realized something. She didn't have to quit. She needed a plan. Sometimes we have to do things we don't enjoy to get where we're meant to be. During the retreat, she also joined a course focused on inner transformation. She began working through her limiting beliefs, her doubts, and the hidden fears that were holding her back. It wasn't easy, but it was powerful. Over the next few days, memories started to resurface. She began to remember how much she had always loved writing. Teachers had told her she had a gift. Maybe she could become a writer. Her vacation came to an end, and she returned to work, but now with peace in her heart. She was grateful. This job would fund her dream. At night, she took writing courses. On weekends, she wrote. She meditated daily. She visualized her dream life. And she kept doing the inner work, healing old patterns and shifting her mindset. Most importantly, she shifted her energy toward her current job. She began to send love and gratitude to her colleagues, to her boss, and to the tasks she once found boring. Where once she felt trapped, now she felt peace. Her job was no longer her prison, it was her ally. She felt enthusiastic. She felt love in her heart while she wrote. That joy inspired her to start her own blog. And she began recording YouTube videos. Over time, her channel grew. And then she wrote her first book. That love she felt inside for what she was doing, combined with her consistent hard work, were the two keys that helped her manifest her dream faster. And 3 years later, she left her job. With grace. With gratitude. She hugged her colleagues and walked out with peace in her heart. Today, Ada writes under the sun. She writes her truth. And she inspires others to follow their own. Because sometimes, to reach our dream job, we first need to stay in the one we have, and learn to love it not for what it is, but for the bridge it becomes to our true life. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to know what you felt. And I'd be truly grateful if you subscribe to my channel.